To the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Let's see.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Boom. That's Samuel caught left side. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down.
What are you doing all that dribbling? What the fuck was that? The Sixers just doing shit. 8 seconds.
Again, he's at 90% free throw shooters. You got two guys at 90. Your best player in Jokic is in the mid-80s. I think I'm not concerned about their free throws long term. Philadelphia, one timeout remaining. Denver with 2. Philadelphia not taking their final timeout. Here's Beverly. Beverly off to Morris. Blocked by Murray.
Go ahead and show the real game. Lakers and the Warriors. Lakers better not come out on no bullshit tonight.
Improves to 18-4 at home this season. They split their season series with the Sixers.
You're playing well.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Third and 5.
Here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Booth. They'll set
There
up
we go. We there on it. Good shit, y'all.
We'll lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Sims. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Right.
If there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. And
Bro,
get taken down. The Jets get in there.
Pinching that line. I got something for that.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Pressure coming in the game once again. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And this bullshit defense.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Bro, why didn't you let me pop his ass? Come on, Madden.
9-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On first down, Richardson. And his pass incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson off the play fake. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Bro, it's passing the fence.
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one.
Oh,
got to make him predetermine where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Keep pinching him.
Anthony Richardson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Get another one, defense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Booth.
Ah, I was right there.
This
Fuck.
will be caught. It's Samuel.
Fuck, I was right there.
Backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
White, you got to jump up and get that.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running, because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Jets now at 2-5 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Check back. Ready.
Off the play fake. Booth. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You look at this Colt defense.
And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Booth.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
And this returnable for Sims.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed.
There he goes left side. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You said do what?
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And what is smoking on?
And this will not be returnable.
I said what is smoking on?
End zone for a touchback.
Oh, you didn't hit it already?
The New York offense for their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
All right. All right.
Hall again on second down.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
Really nice job
Because
the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Nah. Hey, what you say? Hey,
On third and short, they'll try and
not over here, not over here.
Pass taken in. Tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's
Oh, yeah, we on. Ah, you should have had him back there. You was on it. Why you ain't get him?
45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the
Damn, why is
carry there,
everybody
and it'll
tired?
be
It's
second down.
crazy.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
from the 46. Here's the 2nd and 5.
Don't you do it.
Looking to throw. Boom. And he will find his man on the outside.
Come on, y'all got to get there on them. Take that shit away.
First down at the Colts 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Taking this one to the house.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ball ought to give up the middle.
Come on,
and down to the 36-yard line
here. Get the first tap.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Everybody fucking tired as soon as they get in the game.
First down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Booth.
Nope. Got him. Yes, sir.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yes, sir.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throw left side, take it in by
Palm his glass off.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds, just past midfield.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 4. Play action. Now Richardson.
I should just hit X. Hit X to catch a shot.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. On the move past the 40.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First down, Indianapolis.
Damn, 15 years? I think he's in the league. 15 years? Shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, Richardson yet again.
Nah.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
Bro, I threw that. I'm gonna just throwing bullshit.
Misses the target,
Come on.
incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third
Step
down.
up a little
So
bit, go
far,
get it.
only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And Gay knocks this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He's going to fire
Nope, give me that.
deep, middle of the field.
Ah, what the fuck? Come on, bro. You gotta get that
Big
bit
yardage
more.
that time for the Jets.
Ah, he just did the speed.
58 yards.
Cool.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Booth. That is caught by Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. The Jets
I don't like
are
that
able to
one,
make some
team.
inroads here to that deficit. Their first passing
chip
touchdown of the
blocks.
ball game, and they go to the big tight end and those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out on the left flank. And he's across for 2 points. What a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1.
Boy, you was right there. Let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
Now you gonna try all the bullshit you can try. It ain't gonna work though. You can play it smart. Put another 7 on the board. 102.
Let's come to the
All
line,
right.
ready to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Richardson now on second down.
Ah, fuck. I thought he was running a different route. That's on me. Shit. Damn, I thought you was running a different route.
Confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered.
Damn, I thought he was running a different route. So me, team.
Third and 5 following the incomplete pass. Richardson out of the shotgun. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down.
Cool.
They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Damn, I thought he was running a different play on that other one.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Second and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. The Jets are going to use the first of their
timeouts. Get on out there, my boy.
The stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we
appreciate the timeout.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. That is caught. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Again, it's Richardson. Going left side, it's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First down,
Okay, ready?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
We take the
Gay's
3.
kick is good, and that stretches this lead to 20-8. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to
I
continue.
don't know why you
We
keep
are
doing that
underway
bullshit
in the
kick. It
second
ain't gonna
half.
stop nothing.
Shifts by him. And it'll set him in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half.
Come on, bro. How's everybody getting hurt? What the fuck?
I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Sitting that bullshit
91
blitz.
yards rushing for him so
Whatever the
far
fuck
as
you
his
doing, pinching the
terrific
line.
season continues here.
18 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left
Oh, I
side
see
with
what you're
Taylor.
doing now.
Forget about
That's
finding
exactly
a
what
lane.
you're doing.
He
You
had time
fucking
to
with the
work
AI.
on
It's
before he was
cool.
planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's what this
Yeah,
defense
you
is
moving
gonna
right
do
there in front of the
second
center.
half. Good pressure
That's the
that
way you
time,
keep
forces
breaking
some
through.
indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They
You
need to
better
get
do
to
it
the
again, 'cause
29
you ain't
if they
getting
want to
this
pick
shit.
up a first here on 3rd down. Now Richardson.
Oh,
And
fuck.
it's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this
No, I
game.
don't want to kick that field goal in the wind.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now it's Richardson.
Bro, no way. Come on, man. Cut harder.
And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his
sir.
left. Taking a shot
Give me
for
that.
Samuel.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tre'Davious White with a
Give me that.
And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut
Every
down
time
their
you do that,
gaps a
you
little
spread
bit,
that
maybe
ass
their
out.
splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now what you gonna
Richardson
do?
going to shift things up. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman.
And we'll take the
And
roughing
he's
the
going to
passer
be
call.
taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback?
Every time you move up, I'm going to do that.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
Ooh, Kaminga tried to bang it on him.
And not allowing that to happen did not let him get downfield.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Woods. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Let's go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Gay is on for the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Suicide Squad killed Justice League.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
150.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Booth. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
He ain't going nowhere.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
On 1st down, Richardson.
Bro, you got to hold on to that. No way.
Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Bro, fuck, float it over. What the fuck? You're doing bullshit on defense.
And the
Fuck,
Jets
throw
are
that
gonna take
motherfucker up there.
over at their own 28-yard line.
They don't want to let me do it, so we're going to get it anyway.
But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
Shit.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Buried by
I'm
multiple
giving you all day to throw
defenders
that
on the
bullshit
drive's
up.
first play.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Booth. Flushed out right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Running left, Taylor. Breaks through the contact. Down the left sideline.
Stop playing with him.
Down Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there,
No, I'm
folks.
past
But, yeah,
too
they've
many.
been the better of the
Too
2
many
teams by
times.
far, and that's great complimentary football right there.
Way to get up
Defense
there.
gets
Who
the
was that
turnover,
that got
sets
up there
the
on
short
him?
field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Boy ain't going
Are you saying
nowhere.
that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout.
And now here is another interception.
Across midfield. And the Colts are going to get the football back as
Ready.
time will run out.
We
in
ready.
this 3rd quarter of play.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seven more rushing yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, it's Taylor. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Richardson going to change the play here. Here's Richardson to throw on 2nd down.
Bro, no way. How? They are killing me, man. That's a fucking touchdown.
Conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a
damn, that's a touchdown.
Open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Richardson to throw off play action. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down.
Ah, shit, that's why I'm going to
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
No way you keep running that bullshit.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails
get another one,
over
y'all.
the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Let's go.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
18, ready.
Looking to throw. Booth. Complete.
He's
This is
throwing
Mitchell.
bullshit up now.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw again.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Go ahead, catch that, y'all.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19 Lions.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Richardson going to move him around.
Now Richardson throwing to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Dislocated shoulder.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Second down, another run with Taylor.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Indianapolis.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Why they playing me?
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a hand.
Bro, what the fuck? Hell no. Come on. Come on, bro. It's the bullshit. Why are they doing this? I guess they want me to play defense all game. Fuck it.
College career, he parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Dragon 60.
To throw on third down. Booth. This one caught.
I tried to hit stick him.
He's going to have
Damn, I tried to hit stick his ass.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Booth. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Boy, that was a pick. Fuck, I was right there. That was a pick.
They had to go for it with such little time.
Damn, that was a pick.
And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Bro, what the fuck? He keep doing these bullshit.
It's incomplete.
Pinching the line.
Big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.